Welcome back to Character Select, Dave and Matt. Ace Combat Zero.
B7R. Here we go again.
So let's smash it.
Priority 1. That's just not right. How dare they attack it?
Wait, we had a non-aggression treaty with Belka?
Yeah, yeah, because there were a few holdouts and they were going to do the nuclear inspection, weren't they?
That's right. Alright. So this mission is very interesting in mercenary mode, specifically because...
Because?
We're going to get to see somebody that we've seen before. We're going to take XLAAs. So I might have to restart this mission a couple of times to make sure that it happens, or that I see it, but...
Yes.
Because I don't know exactly where it is, but it should be there as soon as we start.
B7R, 28th of May, 1995. Terrifying number.
Hi!
Only 2 planes? What are they expecting to happen? Watch this.
What the hell plane is he flying? Oh, you don't know. Alright. See if we can find them right away.
Is it one of those 2 to your left?
Oh, there he is. Heartbreak 1. Yep, that is exactly who you think it is.
Oh, he must have been a young pilot in this.
But that is
engagement.
not who we're looking for.
No.
29.
Oh, right. Oh.
There he is. Nope, never mind.
Nope.
I'm just gonna kill him anyway, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say right enough. Is it one of those two? Oh no, it wasn't.
Ah. Nope. He might not show up until we've destroyed a certain number of targets, but he will be here. In fact, he only shows up on this difficulty.
Well, if Heartbreak 1's here, I'm pretty sure I know who it is.
There's Wizard. Shot him down. Alright, let's start taking out targets then.
Yeah, thin numbers out. SU-27.
Actually, you know what? I don't think he shows up right away. Never mind. He shows up when their reinforcements arrive.
Check on the target. Bandits in gun range.
Yeah, but he's also in missile range, so it's fine.
Locked on.
How dare you miss?
Approaching gun range. Locked on.
Ba-boom.
Target hit.
Wait, who are you? You're just a fucking SU-27. Never mind.
This ended up on his own.
Fuck your flanker! This is my table, motherfucker.
Whose table? My table.
Who run round table?
Dave run boss.
Boom! Boom! Double kill.
Oh, there we go. Two coming in from the north. Is he one of them?
Continue to engage.
Nope.
Beep, beep. Okay, wizard. You know, not that we trust you.
Larry, can you read me?
Larry Folk.
Looks like you still got the touch.
You got the
You got the power. Perfect timing. Oh. Oh, fantastic.
Now, you cannot shoot down Heartbreak 1 because he's allied. Because of course he is.
Yep. Unfortunately. I mean...
Miss, neutralized.
Oh no, I'm damaged. Please, no, have mercy. Have no mercy. Got it. I think some more planes have turned up. Oh, there's Sorcerer.
Mm-hmm. We'll probably be seeing him again.
Yeah, I love how he says watch and learn. Like, Suddenly it makes a bit more sense.
They're not actually planning it at this point.
No.
They will be shortly after this. But not yet.
Coming in from the northeast.
Yep, that's not them. Not who I'm looking for.
I thought you said time to get fired at for a minute then.
Also true.
You don't have one.
You know what the chain of command is? It's the chain I get to beat you with until you start saying who's fucking command here.
What's that from?
That's from Firefly.
That is from Firefly. Oh.
Yep. And you do. Ba-boom. The Demon Lord.
That kind of pilot, they call it Demon Lord.
It helps that I have a million goddamn missiles. Like, it really does. Oh, somebody stole my kill.
All units, focus days are over. Let's wrap this up.
Nope.
Extraordinary. Right, there's a single one on the east. Don't know if it's him or not.
It's not.
Those mercenaries are going to get all the credit again.
No special weapons remaining. Worth it.
I fight for peace. That's what I'm up here for. Well, you're up here fighting for peace. Tons of blood is being shed on the ground. Some peace, kid. And I'm here to put an end to that. You think you can stop bloodshed by shedding more blood?
Yep.
Flying with all those ideals swimming around in your head is going to get you killed.
Boom.
Comm team, multiple craft approaching.
Alright, here we go.
Stay alert.
Oof. Who's that guy?
Schwarzy Squadron.
Schwarzer.
Huckabine the Raven.
There's an annoying fly in the enemy. Alright, change of plans. We'll deal with the escaped craft later.
Alright, so first things first. So, Schwarz Squadron is actually hated by everybody in Belka's side, because their job, well, we'll talk about their jobs later, but
Talk about.
Watch out, the enemy's locked onto you.
he's flying a MiG-21.
I actually feel sorry for him.
Good, got him. Alright, now we have to deal with Schwarz Squadron, which flies MiG-31s, which means that they like fast passes.
Ooh! Nachtigall.
Ooh.
Golem 1 is hit.
Hey, that was easy.
Shack on the
That was
target.
a 47, wasn't it?
Yep. Oh, got one. took a hit, though. It wasn't really worth the trade.
No. Head-to-head with these guys is a bit... Oh! I was just saying head-to-head isn't good.
God damn it. This is not an easy mission. Or this is not an easy fight at all.
No. Here we go again.
Yep.
All damaged aircraft.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
We damaged enough?
Still no reinforcements from base. If only they get here, we can put an end to this all at once.
Oh my days.
Plane's been shot down.
Just gun him.
I can't. I'm not good with guns. I'm really not.
Table, nothing special. I'll take care of things.
Come on, dude. I don't have time for you.
Our support's here.
There we go.
Hey! Oh, I wish we had the airburst munitions. Just, yeah, there's a group of them over there. Not for much longer.
Yeah, fucking fly the Morgan.
Fire it off. Boom, airburst. Oh, there goes 6 or 7 enemy aircraft.
What do you mean you're flying with a shotgun under the wing? Well...
Don't give up. It's not over yet.
How many enemy aircraft just vanished in one trigger pull? A lot.
What? How did that second one not hit you?
The enemy threat level is down. Continue to engage.
No survivors.
Survivors. I think you mean victims in waiting.
You got the
power! I think we hang out too much.
Now, for anybody that's wondering, does this mean that the mercenary playthrough is the canon playthrough? No. They just get shot down by somebody else if you don't do it. Or Huckabine gets shot down by somebody else.
Yes.
Get a good eye for this flying. Let it sink in.
What you don't realise is him and Heartbreak 1, they actually meet on the ground, so Heartbreak 1 gets shot down at some point in this engagement as well.
Mm-hmm.
But he's flying an F-14D.
Yep. That's
So
what he
what-
flew. That's what he normally flew.
Yeah, it's what he normally flew, and then he goes on to Phantom.
Yes.
And F-14s are what canonically Raspberry Squadron fly. I'm just thinking what happens with co-pilot is never actually mentioned, but then again it's never mentioned about co-pilot in the Phantom either, so...
All of these two-seater fighters are flown by one person, Matt. Don't you know that?
Yeah. What's that? Logic? No, we don't have that here.
I feel like there's one point in Ace Combat 7 where if you're flying a two-seater plane, they'll bring it up, but I don't remember when it is. But stop maneuvering.
Stop flying
not getting killed and die.
Stop trying to explode and explode.
Come on. I don't want to waste missiles on you. There we go. Here we go.
Human? Huh. What is human? Not us.
Alright, the delivery of this line is awful.
Yeah.
Awful.
He's right up in the microphone, isn't he?
No, it's the emotionless way that he delivers it.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
Bad kind of a pilot they call a demon dude. Ha, ha, ha.
Little did we suspect that that was actually the prototype for the ADFX 11. From Ace Combat 7, the AI plane.
Yes. Yeah, sorry. No, I almost said the Raven, but the Raven's the other one. Yeah, the drone fighters in Ace Combat 7 are... They are really, really evil.
Yep. I tried to go back and play that game recently, but I couldn't do it after playing this, because it's like, well, I gotta go back and play more Ace Combat 0, and I'm just gonna be sad that it's on Ace Combat 7. I really do want to see what the next game they do is.
Yeah, I'd love to see what the next game they do is.
Gotcha.
If they remastered these, you know, brought the graphics up a bit and re-modernized the controls a little bit and updated the game, they would be amazing.
I mean, you say re-modernize the controls. The controls are really the same.
Well, that's true.
Alright.
Right, please don't explode.
I'm trying really hard.
Just get a lock on him with an XLAA and hope for the best.
Well, the XLAAs I want to use on Schwarz Squadron.
Oh, true. There he is, Hulkabye. And lock fire.
Got him.
Perfect.
Now, yeah.
Send it. And evade.
They have to evade. They're not shooting me.
This, yeah.
Nobody likes Schwarzy Squadron. Hey, I got somebody. The only problem is MiG-31s are 3-hit planes.
Yeah. Unlike that SU-47. 2 and... ooh, okay.
Got him. Okay.
And now comes the hard part.
They do like to swarm, don't they? Got one. But yeah, if you remember, when we're fighting against Silver Squadron, it was 5 planes. This is 8.
Yeah. And these ones love to do hit and runs.
Well, that's basically what the MiG-31 has to do.
Yeah. Turn corners? What do you think this is? British aircraft? Think of it more like an American muscle car, really, really fast in straight lines.
Well, it's interesting that they're flying MiG-31s as well, because they're one of the fastest planes ever made in straight line speed. And when you find out what Schwarz's actual job is, that'll make a lot of sense. Oh!
Yeah, I mean, when one of their own people calls them the Vultures, it doesn't exactly endear you to them.
Ba-boom!
Oh, that was close.
There's only 3 left.
Where did all my planes go?
Alright, just a quick look around to see if there's any...
Well, there's 2 to the south, which are possible, and northeast, but you've got one coming in on your tail.
Yeah, that's okay. I can actually fly faster than them, because I'm flying a fictional plane.
You're flying sci-fi plane.
Come on, guys, let's take this party on the road, shall we?
I think the 2 that are down south are about the same altitude as you.
Hard to tell.
Almost like they're not moving, which is interesting.
Maybe they're helicopters. Nope, that's Heartbreak 1. Yeah. He's just having a good old time. Alright, the good news is, if I do this right, I should be able to take one of them out in a quick pass.
Just don't take a hit, you're on... Ooh. They're both side by side.
Locked on.
Damn it. I didn't do it right.
Missed.
I know! It's so weird.
Box 2. Punch.
Hey! Oh, yes!
Missile evaded.
Bum, 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 bum.
Where is it? Ooh.
Bandits in gun range.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you, Pixie.
Yeah, Cipher just bagged a bandit.
Sure. I'll take credit, I guess.
The demon born of the realm team.
Dude, get better line reads.
All targets within combat airspace are down. Operation complete.
Sounds like one of those really, really bad train station tannoy systems.
You know it, Pixie.
Still alive? No.
Oh, boy.
Let's have a look. What's the victim list?
That might not make a lot of sense, but it will as soon as we actually talk to him. One MiG-21 BIS, which was worth more than an Su-37. More than an Su-47. Jesus. That's ridiculous.
That's that was what's it?
That was Huckabine, yeah.
Huckabine's plane.
Alright, so I think there's going to be a interview here? I think
it's here.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah,
My
it is.
pulse
We'll do
raced
this,
at
and
the
then we'll
astounding
end the episode.
accomplishments of the mercenary known
Well,
as
then we'll look.
Demon
Remind me
Lord.
to check the assault records.
I forgot
assault
about
records
my
and then,
job
yeah.
and read everything I had on hand. Around the time Demon Lord received his nickname, South Belka showed signs of weariness regarding the war. Because the region was set up as a defense line to protect the birthplace of Belka in the north, the people's dissatisfaction had reached a climax.
Yeah,
The
being
cities
used as a
declared
buffer zone
themselves
would
demilitarized and peacefully
not
surrendered to the
endear
Allied
you to
forces.
military commanders.
Unable to
Not usually a
establish
good
defensive
way to
position,
endear yourself.
Belkan army
No.
kept retreating to the north. The end of the war was fast approaching. I was given an opportunity to interview the former aces of the Belkan Air Force. Back then, they were the masters of the sky, and they had also known him. So I crossed the border to follow his trail.
Now, say what you want about Brett
I
Thompson,
wanted
but
to capture
this
the
guy
war
is willing to go
and the Demon Lord
into
from
battle
their point of
zones
view,
and talk to, like,
to
terrorists and
capture the
shit.
voices
Yeah,
Like,
those who were there.
He's brave.
yeah, going into places where you really, really just don't want to go. Pilot lives at Pride, Dinsmark, Belka.
Rot Team Commander, former member of the Belkan Air Force, 2nd Air Division, 52nd Tactical Fighter Squadron, Detlef Fleischer, also known as the Red Swallow. With his skill and demeanor, he was practically a poster boy for the armed forces. Today, he is a professor of history at the University of Dinsmark.
Back then, I was bursting with pride. I wanted to lead us to victory, for Belka's honor.
So,
Staying where it was nice and warm.
this is the
wouldn't
case of a
accomplish
mercenary shooting down a knight.
Yeah.
anything. My flight's mission was to maintain air superiority in Area B7R, an essential area that we couldn't allow to be violated. That day, when I heard the order from HQ for reinforcements, I became angry. The station force was in chaos because of just 2 mercenaries. There was no way the mighty Belkan Air Force could lose to mere mercenaries. My pride was shot, and the round table was defiled. What went wrong? Whatever it may be, the fact remains I was forced to walk a different path in life than the one I had envisioned.
Sorry, I have a kitten.
Gelb Team is
The
number
Fallen,
2,
Gelb
former
2.
member of the Belkan Air
Cormorant.
Force, 5th Air Division, 23rd Tactical Fighter Squadron, Rainer Altman. He flew the skies of Directus during the capital's liberation, and he's still there to this day.
All right. See if this is any
I
different.
met him above this very sky. I can still hear the sound of the missile alerts from that day. I received an order to fly to Directus on my way back from an intercept mission on the southern defense line. The order itself wasn't unusual. We kept being deployed from one mission to the next without receiving even the basic maintenance. But the situation was the same all around. We were late reaching the operational space. The station squadrons had already retreated, and warning bells were going off in the city. And the people were looking up to his plane, high above the sky. He pursued me relentlessly.
It is different.
It is a bit different, yeah.
Shook him off. There he was again. The never-ending sound of the missile alerts put fear in my heart for the first time.
Jeez, that big sigh at the end just hurts to remember.
The bringer of death. Overhead
This
OCR.
man was head of the command group and was known as the Vulture.
Schwartz
Schwartz
leader.
team commander, Dominik Zubov, former member of the Belkan Air Force, 13th Night Fighter Air Division, 6th Tactical Fighter Squadron. He fled after the final battle in order to avoid prosecution for various war crimes. He is still on the run and being hunted as an escaped killer.
In other words, he got tracked down by a reporter.
Sorry about the accommodations. Goes
And
with
agreed to
business.
be interviewed.
I'm not active during the day.
Yeah.
Back then I was a shadow assassin, an escapee killer. Given the order, I'd even shoot down my own comrades. I received an order to take down deserting craft on that day. It was a typical assignment. But something unexpected happened. My target was no new recruit, but a top ace of the Belkan Air Force.
And he just had to go and run straight into the chaos at the round table.
The man was sharp, just like the rumors. But that wasn't the problem. The problem was that the mercenary team of Solo Wing and him were there.
Thanks to them, I lost my target.
I figured the least I could do was take them down in return. Of course, that was where my luck ran out.
Every time I flew with him, his skill stood out. He was unstoppable. It didn't matter where the battlefield was. The man had complete trust in his own powers. He was born for battle. A demon lord who struck down all opposition.
Again, this is different.
He paid no heed to the troubles of those who flew with him.
That's not true. I tried.
Before long, everyone had taken notice of him. More and more would show up to watch him go off on sortie. Mercenaries or maintenance crew, it didn't matter. People wanted to burn his image to their memories. Hell, they weren't the only ones.
Alright, so we're going to skip this briefing because I want to go look at the assault records, which we can't do from the save screen.
Nope.
But we're not going to do this mission right now. There we go. Assault records! Oh, medals. Hey, check it out. I've got medals.
Ragnarok.
500 enemies, 1,000 enemies. That's eliminating as a Night Ace. Eliminating enemy threats as a Night Ace. So this is Supreme Knight. If you finish with Knight all the way up, then you get that.
Yeah.
If you finish with Mercenary all the way down, you get another one. And if you finish with Soldier exactly in the middle, you get another one.
Yep.
Alright. Crossbow, killed in action. Having gone missing in action during an attack on Valais Air Base, his remains were discovered in the surrounding mountains after the war. His remains are verified through dental records and, along with his personal effects, sent to a surviving family. Killed in action. In 1987, he enlisted as a volunteer in the Belkan Air Force and went on to forge a brilliant war record during the Belkan invasion of Uskeo. During an aerial battle over Valais Air Base, he was shot down and killed by mercenary pilots stationed there. Having been involved in 12 crashes and several life-threatening accidents, his countless brushes with death have become legend among his squadron. After retirement, he settled down in Dinsmark, the capital city of the Principality of Belka.
Bloody hell.
During the war, he was tried for leaking information regarding Belka's nuclear weapons possession. However, the case was dismissed due to lack of evidence. He remained a pilot until the end of the war, but the suspicions continued to cast a shadow on his record. After the war, he became an anti-war activist. Conclusion of the war. The conclusion of the war offered him an opportunity to proceed with a career in North Belka as an engineer in the exploration of marine resources. He continues to put forth all his effort into the mining of the favored next-generation fuel source, methane hydrate. Shot down and killed in the aerial battle over Route 171, his remains, along with a diary addressed to his wife and child, were recovered from the wreckage. After the war, the diary was published under the title A Letter to My Lovely Rose and became a bestseller. Shot down over Area B7R in 1995, he succeeded in landing his damaged fighter and continued his career in the Air Force, working his way up from officer to base commander. After the war, he became a professor of history at the University of Dinsmark, where he continues to apply himself diligently towards his teaching and research. Killed in action. Enlisting in the Air Force soon after high school graduation, he completed the grueling training to be awarded a position in the 2nd Air Force 52nd Tactical Fighter Squadron, shot down and killed during the ACO Chapter 1 operation. Choker 1 operation. Shot down during a mission over the Gaber Mountains. However, an investigation by bereaved family members into the recovery of his remains uncovered nothing more than the empty wreckage of his aircraft. His surviving family continues to press their dissatisfaction with the government's official report. Interesting. Shot down and killed in action during the Ustio Choker 1 operation. An investigation into details regarding his death revealed that problems with the aircraft's ejection mechanism resulted in severe and fatal full-body contusions.
Oof.
His remains were miraculously recovered and delivered to surviving family. That's a very technical way of saying he tried to eject and was splattered on his cockpit.
Yeah, the cockpit glass did not go.
Yeah. The war's conclusion... Yeah. Yeah. Jelly. He was dismissed from the Air Force, and with fellow ex-soldiers went on to found a private research company. According to reports, the company's business is bona fide, and it has been concluded that Otto Haber and his employees no longer present a threat to society.
What's up?
He was to bomb the Ocean Fleet during the assault on the Futuro Canal, but was shot down by Gomflight while searching for an opening in the fleet's defenses. After the war, he found work as an automobile salesman and is currently passing his days as an ordinary citizen. Shot down and captured by Allied forces in an aerial battle over the Futuro Canal and made a prisoner of war. After the war, he was tried as a Class BC war criminal. However, the charges were later dismissed due to rather dubious testimony from the prosecution. He now resides in the Kingdom of Satan. Detailed information regarding this pilot is unavailable. That's it.
Missing in action. Thomas Hine.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
Graduating as a physicist in the 7th Service Academy, top of his class, he applied for placement in the Experimental Space Navigation Team, but was denied acceptance. After the war, he moved to Eurasia, where he received his PhD in physics from the Ocean University of Engineering. He was involved with the development and operation of Stonehenge.
Oh wow, there's a lot here.
Yep.
Oh, this Schwartz Squadron.
Yeah. Retiring from service after the war, he changed jobs often, working as bike messenger, dishwasher, and taxi driver, among others. However, he eventually found a job as a bouncer at a local bar and now passes his days as an average citizen. Detailed information regarding this pilot is unavailable. Schumacher's father was a commanding officer in the Belkan military who had followed in the footsteps of countless ancestors. An officer candidate himself, his future seemed already written, but was cut short when his plane was shot down in mid-South Belka.
Oh, the SR-71 there.
Yep. Fighting from the age of 20 as a mercenary in conflicts throughout the world, upon returning home he enlisted in the official Air Force. Having fought as a mercenary, his various military connections garnered him the respect of many. He was buried in his hometown at the base of Mount Garare in the Gilberto Mountains.
You kind of asked for it flying a SR-71 that low and slow.
Yeah.
Yuktabanian.
Assigned to the 13th Night Fighter Air Division 6 Tactical Fighter Squadron and feared even by Allied forces throughout the war as the escapee killer. After the war, he fled in order to escape prosecution as a war criminal. There are reports he is now living in Ossia, but the truth in this remains uncertain. Assigned to the 13th Night Fighter Squadron, Night Fighter Air Division was in fact a squad designed to assassinate deserters. Little to no information is known about this squadron, however, an inquiry into its nature continues. Member of the
Action.
13th Night Fighter, he was shot down in battle, but his death has yet to be verified. Rumor exists that he fled the country after the war, but due to the extensive damage to official records, confirmation of whereabouts remains unlikely.
I wonder why the official records were so damaged. Oh yeah, nuke.
Well, so just before we continue, that actually happened in the Soviet Union when it was collapsing.
Yep.
They went through all of their records of things like support for terrorist organizations, because they did do
all
that.
the Black Ops and all the Black Ops and Hidden Hand stuff. Yeah,
and destroyed it all, so that quote unquote none of it exists and never happened. It did,
yeah,
because we have the observer reports, but we have no official reports. Assigned to the 13th Night Fighter Air Division, all personal information regarding this pilot has been erased. The Night Fighter Air Division appears to have had other duties besides eliminating deserters. However, details remain scarce. 13th Night Fighter Division, he is currently a member of top-level management at Omicron Electro. Some say that Collins secretly changed his identity after the war and that he is actually Friedrich Galen. Due to lack of evidence, confirmation of this is unattainable. Who's Friedrich Galen?
I think that was on the next page up, wasn't it? The one in the top left, was that him?
Nope.
Oh, that was Thomas Hine.
Might be a pilot that we haven't shot down yet.
Yeah.
Inquiry into the squadron continues. All Night Fighter Air Division records were destroyed when Belka's defeat became apparent. All information regarding this pilot, except for the fact that he was assigned to the 13th Night Fighter Air Division, has been erased. His name, age, and personal registry records provided upon enrollment in the squadron remain in question. His death has yet to be verified. Due to the destruction of all Belkan public records, confirmation of his true existence remains unattainable. If still alive, he poses a very dangerous risk. Wolfgang Buchner, Huckabee the Raven. The oldest son of a Belkan aristocratic family, he took the name of Buchner. Due to some type of violation of orders, he was attacked by Schwarz's squadron. While he was escaping, he encountered Gomflight and was shot down. Only the scarred remains of his fighter were found. His whereabouts remain unknown. Do they, though?
Do they? Nixgal.
No information on Zvig can be found in Belkan military records. Since there is no indication that documents were purged, it's suspected that it's due to special circumstances. Further investigation has yielded no results. Notice that the name is On Zvig. Female fighter.
Nixgal, 29 female Belka.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah,
All right.
Probably has nothing to do with Heartbreak.
Alright, next time on Character Select, we will continue our mercenary ways with the bombing of Hoffnung. Great.
Yep.
So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And Matt,
Dave,
can we not do the bombing?
We have to do the bombing.